Season 1, Episode 1, Isolation Insider with me, the Goaty Fly Guy DC. What's up, boy?
What's happening?
First and foremost, thank you so much, my brother, for taking the time out of your day. I know you in LA right now, and I know the time is 8 o'clock, but thank you for taking the time out of your day to be the first person who has joined and the first person who is going to start my Season 1, Episode 1 with Isolation Insider. Super dope series, and I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for everything you do for me on and off of this IG Live, man. I really, really appreciate it.
Bro, you already know. Shit, I appreciate you for having me. Shit, we're gonna turn this up.
No problem, man. So listen, first and foremost, man, how is life right now? How is life during this quarantine?
Turned amazing, fool. I mean, I'm bored as hell. You already know I'm in the crib. Shit.
So are you social distancing?
Everything else, everybody healthy around me, so it's good.
So are you social distancing? How many people at the crib?
How many people at the crib? We got like 6 people at the crib, but everybody been inside.
Okay, everybody been inside.
Stay here. You feel me? I stay with my mom still.
So what is your go-to meal on this quarantine? Because I mean, you in the house eating, you gonna eat the same thing probably once or twice a week. What is your go-to meal?
Bro, I've been eating them noodles, of course. That's all I've been eating for real. I've been ordering the hell.
No, wait. Is it cup of noodles or is it the regular noodles?
Nah, it's the noodles that you crack up. Yeah.
What, is it chicken? Is it beef? Is it shrimp?
It's all of that. It's everything.
Okay. Now, how is life just in general?
Life is great in general, fool. I'm providing for everybody that I need to provide for. My mama happy, my family happy. My friends living life, they great, they rich. So you feel me? I'm good.
Now speaking of providing for everybody, let's talk a little bit. Let's get right to what fans wanted to know, questions I was getting from Jump. Let's get right into it with you and your girlfriend.
For sure.
How is that relationship?
It's great, Teddy. You already know.
Now, a lot of your fans are saying that you left them when you got a girlfriend. How do you feel about that?
Nah, it's not really that. It's just like, I mean, I can't drop like how I want to drop all the time. I'm in a deal. I'm in a partnership. It's not the way it used to be. So I had to cool down on the drop. And then I got other people around me too. It's not just me. It's Jay and Corday.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta lay back and let them do their thing too while they popping at the time. So. You feel me? But it's gonna go up again, but she ain't had nothing to do with that.
Now, for all the young artists out there, because you're 20, correct?
Yeah.
Now, for all the young artists out there who want to be like a YBN Nahmir, or who even want to be part of that group right there and just look up to him, how hard is it? Can you explain to them how hard is it being so young, being so lit, and in a relationship that's public?
Oh yeah, that shit. I mean, I don't know. It'd be cool for me. I don't be trying too hard. I mean, like, a lot of people that's younger, they be looking at older people and their relationships and shit, like, trying to, look at pointers and shit. But I don't know. I just be feeling like me. I do my own thing. She do her own thing. So it's like...
And a couple more questions just about your relationship. What is the top 3 things you like about her?
Everything. It ain't no top 3.
So if you had to choose one, what makes her that much... What sets her... What made you be like, okay, look... So it's nothing you don't like about her?
It's nothing I don't like about her.
She's perfect for you?
Yeah, she's perfect.
Is that somebody you can see yourself marrying?
Yeah, for sure.
So when you gonna pop the ring out?
On the set, whoa, that's gonna I'm a young nigga, man.
Now, to move it a little bit forward, let's get a little bit in the YBN circle. Now, how close are y'all?
It's not just really me, Jay, and Corday. It's other people behind this YBN shit. So everybody got their own cliques, you feel me? Corday be busy with his clique, Jay be busy with his own people, and it's me, I'm busy with my own people. We all be doing our own thing.
Now, if you can just,
different states,
if you agree, now you're from Alabama.
Yeah, right.
Corday's from DC.
Yeah, he's from
PG with Maryland, DMV, and Jay is from.
He's from Galveston, Texas.
So what sets for y'all to become one? What makes everybody their own individual in your eyes?
What makes everybody their own individual is everybody is they self. Everybody got their own little traits. Jay turned up, he do his own little thing. He always been into it with the females. Like, Jay always been like the little ladies man and all that. So he gonna turn up whatever he do with the shade room and all that. So Jay don't even gotta, I don't know. Jay just do him. Mm-hmm. So he's good. Corday, of course, he's talented as fuck. Like, I don't even gotta speak on Corday. They already know about him. So like, yeah, Corday, he did his thing. He came out there, showed everybody that he don't gotta He don't really need nobody in this shit. He could turn up by himself, and that's what he been doing for real. And me, shit, I'm a nigga. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna turn up with everything. Instagram, me, music. You feel me? I'm gonna turn up in real life, and I'm gonna just keep it in real life.
All right, and I got a couple of questions. We're gonna take a brief intermission and go through a couple of questions that people are asking right now. The question that just popped on the screen from Baron 2 With It asks you, are you gonna be on the TV show?
Of course. I'm trying to be on Rick and Morty or something soon.
So you want a cartoon TV show?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on a cartoon TV show, but I'm gonna do some real acting soon. You already know how that go.
Next question from Samuel.Leaper asks, why the haircut?
They talking about you, Petty.
No, they not talking about me.
I ain't get no haircut.
So you ain't, they just crinkled. They might see that they crinkled, that they thought they were shorter.
Yeah, they crinkled up. They look a little shorter, but I ain't get no haircut though.
All right, let's take one more from the fans, because my page is going crazy right now.
But shoot.
There's a question. Can you see that question?
It say, would you have signed Simba if he was free? Of course. Simba the bro, he would have been did that.
Now, if YBN was looking to add more artists, what would y'all be looking for?
We would be looking for a female artist right now, fool.
Now, what does that female artist have to have?
Man, she gotta have everything. She gotta turn. She gotta, she gotta be attractive looking. Like, she gotta at least be cool.
The whole package. Now, would you prefer a singer or would you prefer a rapper female?
Both. She gotta be able to do both. It's not just about rap right now, fool. We need somebody that's really gonna come out there and show their ass, like, bring the talent for real. Like, R&B music, like the old days, nostalgia is all that. Like, take shit. Hold up, what's that shit? Nostalgia? Like when you reminisce about old.
Yeah, I think that's it.
We need an artist that's gonna make somebody think about everything that they can relate to. You feel me? Some old shit and all that type of shit. Like somebody with real talent. Like,
now,
coming in that bitch rap.
By y'all being even though you all are your own individual artists, but by you all being a group, what has been challenges you all have faced as a trio in the industry being so young?
It's really I don't know, it haven't been no challenges that we had to face as a trio. Everybody had their own individual challenges where it's like, okay, you gotta deal with this in life, or how many songs do they want us to drop. It's really just, I don't know the background and stuff that we can't really talk about that we're dealing with. It don't really be no challenges as a group.
Mm-hmm. Now, yesterday you tweeted, "Don't rush anything. Everything happens for a reason."
Yeah.
Do you feel like your process was rushed, that you blew up so fast, or do you just feel like it was just meant to be?
It was just meant to be, but at the end of the day, I put everybody else in a position that they in so they can grind too. So I know when to step back and I know when to chill out for a minute and let everybody else go crazy.
So you're a team player.
Yeah, I'm a team player, and I know people look at it like, oh, this nigga lazy, he ain't dropping, but I got hella songs and all that shit. But it do be other stuff in the background that I can't really talk about. But you know what I'm saying? I'm the type to step back and let my peers shine too what I can.
Okay, now what's a secret talent of yours that don't nobody know about, or that you just love to do and the world wouldn't know because you don't broadcast it like that?
Probably play baseball. I'm a hard baseball player.
You play baseball?
I'm a dog. I was on All-Star in the little ESPN.
What position?
Second base, shortstop. I played all that.
I would have never guessed that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now let's take it a little bit and go back to childhood a little bit, just for all the people who've been fans and want to know things like, this was a fan's question. What was the biggest thing you get in trouble for when you was growing up?
Biggest thing I get in trouble for growing up? Oh, shit, playing with guns. Yeah, my mom used to think about playing with guns. We used to do bullshit. Not even just having guns, but like airsoft guns, paintball guns, fucking around in my neighborhood, shooting up people's houses with the paintball guns, all that type of shit. And everybody know where you live, like, so it's
So how was it growing up in Alabama? Like speak to that, because I know everywhere is different. Atlanta's different from New York. New York's different from the West Coast. West Coast is different from Texas. Like, give us a day in the life in Alabama.
My day in the life, I don't know, you finna, like, it's a lot of people from Birmingham and Alabama blowing up, so you finna meet a lot of people that got different images of Birmingham and different, you feel me, stories of Birmingham. But me growing up in Birmingham, shit, I was cool. I ain't had no problems for real. It was just, shit, wake up, go to school, damn near, go outside, hang with my niggas, do whatever I wanted to do for real. I ain't really had no problems, like, big stages to where I'm fucked up on my ass. I didn't have my power was out and all that type of shit, my water being off, but I wasn't never fucked up, and it's not really a farm type of city and all that type of shit, how people make it seem. It was really cool. Like, I ain't really had no problem. I can go back if I really wanted to go back, I could go to Birmingham, but it's really not nothing there. Like, I don't got my old house. I be thinking about my old house and shit, but it'll never be the same, you know?
Now, as a kid, growing up, what was your top go-to game system? And what was your top go-to game?
Shit, Xbox 360. I mean, not even going up. Damn near PlayStation 2, because San Andreas and all that shit was on there, the dirt bike games.
Now, are you still into video games now?
Hell yeah, I be on a PC.
And what's your go-to game right now?
Dude, goddamn Call of Duty Modern Warfare, niggas be on that Warzone right now.
Now, can you do that professionally? Like, are you? Because I know, like, prime example. I know Nudie and 21 are heavy on Call of Duty, and they be betting, they be online live. You with that also?
Yeah, they not fucking with me. Like, I used to do the competitive little game and shit, like the trick shot and quick scoping and all that shit. Like, I'm a fucking nigga up.
Now, before we go back into the fan questions, we're gonna take a couple more. We're gonna be taking a couple of them throughout the whole interview. But new music under a new page and name. Where did that come from?
New music under a new page and name. I don't know. I really want to start my clothing brand, to be honest. So like doing that, and it's still me. It'll blow my clothing up too. You feel me? So it's this little thing I got called Heathens, and so I really want to blow that shit up. And me rapping under that name and doing shit for that, it'll push it more.
Almighty J just tuned in. What it do, bro? That's so you don't think that'll affect you negative or positively?
No, because I'm still drop as me. Like when I drop as me, I'm me. But shit, dropping is on a Heathen channel and dropping music is for that. Like you feel me? I'm gonna drop music for Heathen, not for YBN Nahmir. You know what I'm saying?
So would the name change for the artist be Heathen? So you'll have like an alter ego?
No, not no alter ego. It'll just be like for the channel, for the page, more clothing and all that.
Okay, so that was the aspect of that tweet. That is just for the clothing and a different type of brand and everything. Everything else is still YBN Nahmir.
Hell yeah.
20 years old. What is the most valuable thing you have learned thus far as a young man in the industry?
Man, stay focused. Always stay on your grind. Shit, don't slip up. Don't stay too. Shit, don't bullshit. You always gotta stay on your grind, always stay consistent, and shit. Don't let people get in your head. Always stay away from the negativity.
Now, why? Why is music an outlet for you? Like, what keeps you driven to keep making music?
My fans, my family, like my friends, everybody. I don't know. I love making music. I always love making music. So when I hear other people, or when I see other people listening to my music and promoting my shit, like it's their song, like they made it or something, and they really feel it. I'm just like, fuck. Like, you feel me? I really did that shit. So now it's time to turn up with this shit, and I love making music.
So do you think that from the early success of Rubbing Off the Paint, you think that people, let me better phrase this, with the early success of that and that song and then the big break with no music really dropping, how do you think people took that?
They probably look at it like I fell off, but shit, I just been coping damn near. Like, I got money, shit. I be at the house. I be doing everything I want. I just damn near did everything I wanted to do. I just be chilling, shit. So, and when I really drop, like when I really drop a song, it go up, and it's damn near gonna go platinum. Like, damn near all the songs I really put out go platinum.
Agreed.
And that's because of my fans and my family. And
agreed. I done got 2 plaques already. So trust me, I know and I understand.
Man, we going crazy this year, bro. That's all I'm saying. But you already know what time it is.
Now, what's the most misunderstood thing about you that people always assuming or accusing but would never know that's not you? Like, what's misunderstood about you?
Damn, I don't even know. I think people understand me well. Cause shit, I come off as me. I don't really come off as like a misunderstood type of person. Like, I'm really forward about what I'm talking about and really forward about me.
All right, so we about to get to maybe like 3 to 4 more fan questions before I get back into it. That's cool, Brody?
Show me.
Let's see. Oh, this is a good one.
Show me, hear that. Have I ever listened to Speaker Knockers? What? Nigga, I put everybody on Speaker Knockers, to be honest. I swear to God, look, how I went. Ain't nobody in Alabama know about shit. about speaker knockers. Like, it was like, who the fuck is this nigga? I'm listening to Rico's story. And this before Cud died. And I'm just like, shit, it's this nigga named Speaker knockers. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? I don't know this nigga. They just telling me to cut the shit off. Niggas really listening to it though. And so I hear niggas start listening to it in their headphones, niggas listening to it in school and shit. I'm like, wow. I just told these niggas about this nigga. They like, fuck it. But then everybody heard Lonely and all that shit. And I was like, damn.
Okay, here's another question from Dakari_03. They got some great questions.
Where did I meet my girl? I met my girl on Instagram. Yeah.
Now, what is your take on meeting a girl on Instagram? I'm glad you asked that question, Dakari03. What is your take on meeting a girl on Instagram? Because most people think that if they meet a girl on Instagram, it ain't gonna last, you can't fall in love, that ain't really gonna be your girlfriend or whatever the case may be.
I mean, it gotta be the time, cause like, I don't know, cause you feel me, like back in the day, I would have been on Instagram for just like, yeah. But I don't know, I kind of grew out of that shit. Like, so you kind of gotta grow out of it, or I don't know, feel like how you feel. You just gotta. I was just like, fuck it. I'm ready to get in a relationship. I'm tired of this shit.
All right, let's get maybe 3 more songs. Ooh. YBN Man Preet. Who inspired you, Nahmir?
Who inspired me? Damn.
Y'all taking my questions, man. God damn.
My biggest inspiration, shit, like the people that I really looked up to, like who really made me want to do this shit and really made me want to rap was SLBX RBA. I swear to God, like I was just looking at all that shit and I was just like, damn, ain't no niggas turned like this for real. I don't know, like, I couldn't catch nobody vibes like how I caught they vibe, and I was just like, damn, these niggas are big inspiration.
All right, let's get one more fan question before I get back to my questions. And don't worry, if y'all got questions, y'all can ask them, and if I pick on you, your question will get asked. Ooh, Nahmir, why does someone with talent have to be attractive to be signed? Going back on you looking for a female to sign to YBN.
You don't have to be attractive to be signed, but I mean, all of us look good. Like, all of us look good, so we just need somebody that's gonna look good.
That's gonna match it?
Yeah, somebody that's gonna match it, make it look good. It gotta look good. Y'all just want somebody that's gonna, I don't know, y'all want him?
Now, let's take it a little bit more deeper, a little bit more of the side that the industry really don't get to see, or not even, I wouldn't say they don't get to see, but that they don't really know about like that. What is your take on beefs when it comes to hip hop music? Do you think it's healthy for, like beefs, like beefing with an artist? Or beefing with anybody. It doesn't even have to be an artist. It can be a rapper beefing with an actor, whoever the case may be.
Shit, keep that shit behind closed doors. Niggas be going to the internet about everything. That's where they get fucked up. And the police get involved, everybody get involved, everybody know what the fuck going on. So that's where that shit get fucked up. If you gonna beef, nigga, and if it's really something going on, shit, it better be some in-person shit, because you niggas be out here looking dookie.
Now, do you think that you start beef more or beef comes to you more?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't really get into no beef. I never had beef with nobody in this shit. But shit, I don't go out looking for trouble.
Agreed.
I mean, if you looking for trouble, that shit gonna find you.
Agreed.
The homie just told me that the other day. I swear to God, my homie Kiki just told me shit. If you go out looking for trouble, that shit gonna find you. I swear to God.
Now, what are 3 things? I mean, because I've heard a lot of the music actually, and I mean, you even texted me a couple of songs and I gave my input on them. But outside of just the music, what are 3 things that YBN Nahmir is working towards in the future?
Other than music?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really learning how to drive real good, fool. Like I'm finna.
We was about to get into that next.
And all that type of shit. I want to really drive, like, you know, in competitions and all the little drifting shit and all that. And
now,
I fuck with the drag race too, because
I see on your Instagram there's a bunch of car videos, which I was gonna get into that. There's a car edition that I'm gonna be doing to this this series and to these seasons. And I told Pooh earlier, I told Guns, I need you a part of that because I see you're real big on the car community.
Yeah, we in there for sure, fool. Niggas ain't fucking with me. Well, niggas is fucking with me right now, but give it to the summertime and I'm finna shit. I'm finna be like Swear to God.
Now, out of all the cars, not even the ones that you have, but out of all the cars that are out or been out, what is your go-to if somebody was to hit you and be like, hey, I got 50 bands right now, race me right now, what is your go-to?
My go-to, like my car or anybody else? Like you said, anybody else?
Give me the go-to of the car that you have right now, and then give me a go-to of a car that you would get just to race.
Right now I'm gonna use the R32. I got turbo and everything in there. That shit going crazy. Niggas ain't fuck on my R32 today. But if I didn't have that, I'll pick an old school car, something I know that's gonna fuck something up, or a Demon or a Hellcat or something, I guess.
Now, album. Let's talk about it. When?
It's done.
So when is the date? When is there a
specific date? I turn it in before April is over with, and then it's done. Like then they deal with it. So it's gonna be June or the end of June, the beginning of June or the end of June.
Is there a name for the album?
Yes,
that you can release?
Visionland the album.
Visionland the album.
Visionland, shawty.
Now, in a perfect world, how many songs will be on this Visionland?
A perfect world, 15.
15 songs. Now, what's going to make this body of work different from anything else that you have put out since you've been rapping?
I put my all into this album. This is my real life music. Me. This is my story. I took everybody into everybody's world. Like I went to the West Coast. I went to the East Coast. I'm up north with it. I'm down south with it. And I just made sure everybody could feel everything with this album. Like, I don't know. I just put everybody's ears where my ears was. You know what I'm saying? I got shit for the West Coast, South, all that shit. So when you hear it, like I'm gonna send you a couple of songs and you're gonna be like, all right, I feel it. You're gonna be like, all right, I feel it. Bro, get that shit on my face. You're gonna be like, all right, I feel the difference. Like I know what you're talking about.
Now, tell us a little bit about this Black Jeans song that I just recently saw you post. And you said it's gonna make everybody feel you. So first, is this song gonna be on the album?
Actually, it's not gonna be on the album. It's a single on the drop.
Okay. Now, why would everybody? I know you said that it talks about your life and everything of that nature, but give us a little bit more specifics on this Black Jeans song.
I know a lot of people that have been snaked by their friends. A lot of people that been in fucked up situations where you would vouch for, like really vouch for somebody, and then they damn near make you kiss their ass. Like they damn near just slapped you in the face. You was vouching for them for no reasons. And it's just like a bunch of shit in that song that people could relate to on a daily basis. You know, so.
All right, so we're gonna take maybe like 5 more fan questions. Then I'm gonna have one question, and we're gonna wrap it up. That's cool.
But y'all.
Let's see. Fan questions, y'all. Ooh. First question. Who are your top 3 rappers, dead or alive?
Top 3 rappers, dead or alive. Damn, that's a hard one. Shit. Goddamn. My top 3 rappers. Bro, I can't even think off the head, bro. It's so many people I listen to.
So who's your go-to? Who's your go-to 3?
My go-to 3. Damn, I don't even got no go-to 3. This is gonna be like, who are you talking about? I don't want to get no underground ass rapper. I really gotta come with something like.
But no, this is just who. It don't matter what everybody else think. This is what you listen to. What your go-to is. Like if you're going through something, these 3 motherfuckers can get you through whatever you're going through. Like if you and your girl get into an argument, an artist that can get you through that.
Yeah, bro. You're not even gonna know them. It's like California rappers that's unknown. It's old. It's like old shit. I know you heard that song. No one's gonna play the way we do. Nobody.
Okay, so look, if that's the case, you gotta put the world on them. If you listen to them and you rock with them, you gotta put the world on them.
Right. So the top 5 and all that shit. I feel it. Look, hey, pass me the SoundCloud, because I'm gonna tell them exactly who it is.
That's perfect.
I'll be listening to that shit. Hold up. I'm waiting for he loading this shit up on the phone.
Nah, it's cool. No pressure, man. Y'all got questions? Go ahead and ask them now. We taking four more questions, and then we're gonna wrap this interview up. Season 1, episode 1, featuring YBN Nahmir.
Oh, gangsters. I know they listen to the old Crips and Bloods. What's that shit? You never heard the Crips and Bloods album?
Nah, I haven't heard it.
Bro, what? It got the Pyrus, the Crips, and all that shit on the songs. It's like a whole album from 1994 or something, fool.
Nah, I wasn't even in music then, boy.
Oh my gosh, you two, you gotta get hip, fool. I'm gonna send you a whole playlist.
Put me on game.
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna show you. Let me type it in. Damn, bro, why your iPad so slow? You need the niggas got all this money.
All right, so look, why you do that? This question has been asked 3 times, bro. Why we wait for that? When you dropping that song with G Herbo? I've been waiting a year. That shit's fire.
Oh, that's dropping in a couple of months.
So is that on the album?
We lining the video up. Matter of fact, right now since they talking about it, and I ain't putting it on the album. It's gonna be something.
Okay, so you and G Herb collab coming very, very soon.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been listening to that nigga Sinster a lot.
Okay, I know who that is.
Yeah, he what you call it? He's from LA. He passed away. He made that song One for Ditch G or some shit like that. Listen to a lot of old school shit.
So you got an old soul when it comes to music that you like to listen to.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We got 3 more questions from fans. Here go one right here. From Exo Nalia. How did you meet the other YBN members? Meaning, and I think she's talking about not the behind the scenes, the Corday and the J.
I met Jay through the Xbox like in 2013, 2012.
Wow.
Shit, I didn't like that nigga for real. That nigga was annoying as fuck.
So wait, like y'all you said the Xbox, the game?
Yeah, the 360, like you know how you can go on Xbox Live? Yeah, I make her through that.
Now, did you not like him because he was whooping your ass in the game?
He was one of them niggas. He was one of them niggas that came in the party just to talk shit. Like he wasn't even you feel me, just talking shit. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here for real. You just annoying.
Okay.
So you feel me? This around the time I'm just starting rap for real too. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna make a diss song on this nigga. So I made a diss song. That was my first song I ever made. And it was a diss song to that nigga Jay. And then I started rapping for real.
Wow. All right, 2 more. Oh, then Corday. What about Corday?
Oh yeah, I met Corday like through the same shit. I was fucking with Simba and music and all that. And I met Corday and Rolling Loud. And I was like, bro, we really gotta take off with this music shit, nigga. And I'm already knowing like you really be doing this shit. And he came to LA like 4 or 5 times and he just stayed with us every time he was in LA. And I was like, bro, change that shit to YBN Corday on your Instagram right now, fool. He was like, fuck. And then he dropped a freestyle and from there.
Dope. All right, we got 3 more questions. Rubbing off the paint part 2. Are we ever gonna get that?
Nah, it ain't that type of song, fool.
No? No more?
It ain't that type of song, bruh. You can get songs like Rubbing Off the Paint Part 2, but it ain't never gonna be a Rubbing Off the Paint Part 2. It ain't that type of song with a super real.
Okay. 2 more questions. Okay, even though I know you answered this a million times in plenty of interviews, but go ahead and answer this. Why is it called YBN?
YBN it stands for Young Boss Niggas. Young Boss Niggas. That's all it stands for.
It's self-explanatory, y'all.
Yeah.
He answered that in billions and billions of interviews, okay?
Yeah.
If you didn't know that, that's what it means. And let's get one more question. How do you separate the real from the fake being famous and all?
You said what? Your phone broke up.
How do you separate the real from the fake being famous and all?
Shit, I just be myself. I stay in my own lane. I be in the crib until it's time to pop out. Shit, I don't be out here fucking around just being with anybody either. Like, I'm not no friendly ass nigga. Unless it's to people that's really fucking with me. I'm not finna just go look out like, hey, let's go hang out, bro. Like, I be in the crib, but I fuck with niggas until I fuck with niggas.
Now, 2-seater.
2-seater.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what
I would like to say I actually heard that record a couple of months ago. Maybe even before a couple of months ago, like more than a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
I already know you got a record with G-Eazy, so I know how that relationship came. How did Offset come about getting on the record?
Bro, I was in the studio with Berg. I was like, fool, like we was talking about the Migos. It's funny as hell because we was just talking about the shit. And then like I don't know, I got one of them buzzes in my head like shit, Offset. And I was just like, Offset, let's do that shit. And I got that shit on camera too. So I was like, I'm gonna put Offset on this shit. And then put Offset on that motherfucker.
Yeah, super dope record right there. Of course, y'all know y'all can go get that everywhere. And the last question before I let you get up out of here, Brody. What do you, after all this is over, after all the music you put out, after you're set in stone and you're out the game and you chilling with your wife and your kids, what do you want your legacy to be?
My legacy. Explain more of like my legacy.
Like what do you want your image to be when you leave? What do you want people to remember you for? What do you want them? What do you want everybody to remember you for?
I want everybody and their mama to remember me as the coldest young nigga. Not even a young nigga, but I want everybody to remember me as a young boss nigga that really put everybody and his family on. Really did it from the bottom. Came from Birmingham, Alabama as a young black nigga. I said a lot of stepping stones, bro. Stop fucking pointing at me, bro.
Who is that?
It's my cousin, bro. He pointing at me like, yeah, nigga, yeah. Like,
He happy, man.
Like, fool, but you feel me? I just want everybody to remember me as that cold young nigga that really did this shit and put everybody on, like, around him and made sure everybody was straight and really gave everything that he could into this shit.
Okay, cool, man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being the first one, season 1, episode 1, Isolation Insider with YBN Nahmir. Vision Land coming soon, so y'all better look forward. 2-seater, go get it. Appreciate you again, my brother. Really, thank you so much. Guns and Pooh, thank you so much. Whole YBN, what it do, man? And Isolation Inside with me, Fly Guy DC. And guess what, man? Until we outside again. Deuces!